Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Savage Orc campaign, where we are about to start a war. Well, soon. In a few turns we're about to start a war, so we're not about to start a war. But we'll be starting a war soon, once we've got this army sorted out. Anyway. Right, where are we? Got a little bit of levelling up of a few units to do here. So, one of our Gobbo big bosses has leveled up. We're just buffing up his defences now. He's got really good attack, actually. Ooh, one of my armies is suffering. So, what's going to be the best way of getting this guy sorted? Now, for the moment, he'll be okay. We'll just leave that.
I got plans.
Okay, and then turn, because I'm getting units for Skarsnik at the moment. We will be getting some monstrous units into his army long run, but for the time being we're holding off there. Again, what we'll probably do is we'll probably get him some extra cav. We'll get a couple of giants and a couple of spiders in, same as we've been doing with all our other units, because he'll get really good buffs from that. You know, well, they're really good solid units. The giants will suddenly give a bit of extra oomph to the line, and obviously the cav is cav, so we'll get Gobbo Wolf Riders for them, obviously. Which would be nice and mobile, because he obviously gets all the buffs to Gobbos. Okay, so Clan Moors is... I probably want to pay attention to them, because they are... I mean, you can see there, that's got doom wheels and, oh, they're cannons. I can't remember what they're called. Plague cannon thingy-majiggies. It's their official name, that, guys. It is now, anyway. I'm an orc, I'm not meant to be good with names, so, you know. But no, I suspect when I have my Skaven war, it's gonna be a hard fight. However, they are still fighting the lizard men, and much as the Skaven are powerful, lizard men eat Skaven for breakfast, so, quite literally, occasionally, once they win, because they can choose to eat them as well. This is tricky, because I want to take these guys out, but I don't have any... Hang on. I have a cunning plan. Depending on the size of this army. Oh, I don't want somebody with minus obedience. Or we could get a shaman as well. Oh no, I'm going to go for straight extra movement. And this, kids, is why why having these guys left over is good. And he is going to go straight out next turn and attack. If he can, if they don't move.
Alright, I'm going. What I wanted.
No, they still won't set it. I shouldn't have gone to war with them. That was silly of me.
Skarsnik, warlord of 8 peaks.
We'll quell some animosity there. So they will take a few losses on the units this turn. But that after fighting with each other, they will get themselves back in order. So the other nice thing about Black Orcs is they don't go in for all that. Black Orcs are a little bit more intelligent than your regular Orcs. Doesn't mean they're very intelligent, but they're a little bit more intelligent, which means that they are they're a lot better at well, they don't have quite as much animosity with each other. You know, so when they're a bit more cunning, which is why Black Orcs tend to be the leaders as well. Still not, yeah, they're still orcs, don't get me wrong, but they're smart for orcs. So, you know, they're smart enough to deal with some of those stunted dwarf things. So yeah, we'll see what's going on anyway. Right, ooh. We have... Oh, that's not my territory. I hate that my colour is so similar to the vampires up there. It does get confusing occasionally. You know, soon we will start the war with the dwarves again, guys. And I said our first campaign is going to be up here. We'll do a lightning strike across here as well. Did he move? No, he didn't. Now the question is, can I take this guy out with just my regiments of renown? Stigers? What? This could be an interesting fight. Those Cygors are going to be what are going to kill me here, actually. I probably should have waited a turn. The archers aren't a problem. They're potentially a problem. The Cygors are going to be a pain in the butt to deal with, actually. So we might have to be a little careful with them. Maybe I shouldn't have, because I had to wait a turn. I should have just recruited units, which took a turn to do. And I'd have probably had a much bigger army than this, though. But you know, we live and learn, guys. We live and learn. This will be a fun battle anyway, because I've got a very mixed bag of units here. It's going to be an interesting battle. Oh, that's what we're not going to get wolf riders. We're going to get squig hoppers for my other army, because they're awesome and they're funny. Okay, so we're nearly there. So they've got a lot more rounded an army than me, but they lack range. Those Cygors are going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with. They are if it wasn't those Cygors, I wouldn't actually have a problem here. So Gormag Radher is going to be a bit of a pain in the butt to deal with, but we'll see. Even if I lose this, guys, I can pop another lord and I can get another army here relatively quickly, so long as I cause some damage to him. And I comment, I'm actually lacking ranged as well, so sorry, lacking melee as well, so you know. These guys do have the Loons of 8 Peaks, which is so they've got the Vortex ability as well.
Drink the brew! Wolf Riders!
This is my cavalry. Then obviously I have a lot of range. These guys are going to go down and try and deal with them.
Goblins! Wolf Riders! Please billing him! Wolf Chariot! No stabbing!
Get some points.
You can go straight for one of those Cygors.
Wolf Chariot! Moving fast! Moving fast!
Please, Spain.
You first! Goblins! Slide!
So let's get these guys around the back and dealing with their Cygors if I can. Wow, that's what the Cygors do to you. Ooh, perfect. You guys can slam into the back of those savage orcs. So my archers are doing a good job here. You guys can slam into their leader. Come on, break them. He can go straight out actually and start hitting some things. Some of my guys are breaking. Pull these guys back. Okay, we're not winning this, guys. unfortunately, as you've probably guessed by now. These guys are unbreakable, so they will hold.
Wolf chariot! Wanna kill her?
My chariot can get into there because he's actually a good high impact unit. There you can slam that through those archers. That should do a nice amount of damage to them. Actually, did very little damage. They're usually much better than that. Okay, we've broken them. Let's get my chariot into them. You guys can stay on skirmish and keep shooting there. You guys can hit these guys. You can actually charge down into them. And no, we're breaking. And we're gone. So actually I messed that battle up massively. But I'm not particularly fussed. It was an army I threw together just to try and deal with them. Like I said, they're right in my centre, which is bad. And it really was a mistake me going to war with them last time. I should have just let them happily wander around my territory. But I didn't trust them. I should have... Before I went to war with them, I should have made sure I could finish them. Though then again, if I'd not messed up with my war, it would have happily been chasing them all over the map until they were out of my territory. And actually, the way they were going, I'd have potentially chased them into Skaven territory, which would have been good. We'll see how this goes. Oh, that was a painful defeat for me, actually. I did very little damage to them. So yeah, that's how not to do a battle, guys. It was a bad battle for me to do the first place. Those Cygors, though. Having 4 Cygors there is just nasty. You can see they did a lot of damage to me, guys. If it wasn't for them, I'd have probably quite happily won that battle. So we are going to have to come and deal with this guy before we can actually move on. So I've got a couple of armies I can potentially move this way, so I'm going to get them moving soonish. And I am going to try and build up another proper army here now, quickly. It's not going to be a pretty army, it's just going to be a quickly thrown together army. Just so I can overwhelm them with... Basically, I'm just going to pop a load of orcs into an army and just throw wave after wave of orcs. I might even just pop a couple of very cheap armies together just to go and squish these guys with. No, I'm a bit annoyed by that. It was a bit of a waste. It was a bit of a mess up. I don't know why my loading screen is taking so long today, guys. It seems to come and go. Sometimes it's much faster than others. But, you know, these things happen. I don't have the best rig, so sometimes it is going to take longer. That's just the way of the world. I can't quite afford to upgrade at the moment. Soon I'll be able to upgrade. Well, we'll see. I'll upgrade when I can, and then these loading screens will hopefully be quicker, though, from what I hear and what I've seen on other people's streams. It doesn't necessarily make that much difference.
Now's the time. Mother's teeth, yes.
Okay, you can actually double time it that way.
This is my land.
And in fact, we're just going to disband the whole army for now, so to up our income a bit.
Ready for Cork and Mork are coming.
I really messed up because I want to go to war. See, I can't move them up in time. I'm gonna have to move up. It's really annoying. I didn't want to do this, guys, but it happens. I thought I had 2 spiders here. Never mind, it'll do.
Supreme ruler of 8 peaks.
Let's get earthing to reduce my miscast chance. Right, we actually have some spare time now. Yeah, I can't quite afford them. Can I go... Oh, yeah, let's get myself a couple of squig hoppers. Let's just compare squig hoppers to... Oh, I do have very heavy... Are they better? Debatable. They have more armour. And they do, so yeah, it's still debatable. Where are the Gobbo Wolf Riders? So. Swig Hoppers are faster. They've got slightly less defense. Sorry, Squig Hoppers have got more melee attack, less speed, less leadership, more HP, more charge bonus. So yeah, they're interesting. I think they're fun, so I'll keep them. And they're also they are also anti-infantry and armor piercing and have poison. So we will keep them for this army. Okay, so if I wasn't for having to deal with that other thing, I really would be going to war straight away with the dwarves. I might still do that up here while I send Wurrzag to deal with them. In fact, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get we're going to get Grimgor over here, and we'll start raiding to start with. In fact, no, we'll join the war with the vampires against the dwarves, which will get us started, because I'm relatively safe here. I mean, they could charge through the vampires' territory, but it could happen, but it's not as likely. And if they're doing that, I can hit them from the sides, and by the time I've dealt with them, I'll be able to start moving back down, and then we'll burn through these mountains here, which isn't going to take us long. And then what I can do is I can leave my smaller army, my less efficient army up here as defensive force in the mountains, and build up the mountains there. Ooh. Something changed over here. The Silver Host as well are pushing in, so the Lizardmen are suffering actually. Anyway, so once we've cleared here, guys, we'll be able to either go towards the Kingdom of Flame, or we'll be able to bring down. Now this is not good. This is not what I wanted. So we're going to fight this. We should have a wall here, so this could be an interesting battle. Oh God, we don't. Oh God, I have messed up big style. I'm about to lose Iron Rock massively, guys. Here, I am not gonna win this battle in the slightest, actually. Damn, I've gone messed up, guys. I want to engage quickly to keep those Cygors off me for as long as I can. I do have more infantry, so potentially I can benefit there. You guys can go and slam into them. They are better than us, but so let's spread so we can get them from both sides. And now turn him. No slowing down, just charge, guys. You guys can all shoot them. Okay, we're hammering that unit, and the second they're done, you guys can get behind. Okay, straight into all of their archers. I need their archers out fast. Nearly as fast as their Cygors. Right, their Lord is going to go down quite quickly here, actually, which is good. Right, let's hammer into those Black Orcs. Those Black Orcs are going to be a problem. Okay, their Lord is breaking. He's down. We're about to break their Black Orcs. Wow, they didn't like taking on the Cygors. Let's keep on them until they're completely broken. Let's keep pushing up. Let's get my archers going. And again, it's the Cygors which are going to be the big problem here, guys. And my guys are breaking before we even get engaged with the Cygors. That's how terrifying the Cygors are. Let's all charge that Cygor. And they're just going to raise this settlement, which is a problem. And the thing is, even in melee, these Cygors are going to be nasty. You see, my guys are just breaking straight away. Because these guys are also terrifying. So my units just lose all the morale instantly against them. Let's at least finish off these Black Orcs. We're gonna have a mass rout soon. Come on, stop being so cowardly. I'm just gonna double time now, guys. This is over. Yeah, we're gone. So, we did well, considering. I hate Cygors. They are an incredibly powerful unit, as you saw there, guys. And I mean, they were just causing my guys to break and run. So I mean, I took out their Black Orcs quite successfully, but unfortunately, they're probably going to knock down. I thought that all my cities back here had walls, and if I'd had walls, I'd have probably been able to hold them there, but I don't. So I completely messed up there. Fortunately, they didn't knock it over. Okay, that's not... That surprises me, actually. So everywhere down here should be okay. So once again, we're going to get another army quickly going in Black Crag. Have a look. I would like him back, but for the moment we'll go for him. I can't afford that many, actually, but we'll get some more out next turn anyway. We can keep moving up to interrupt. Wrong word. How are we doing here now? So I still need to up here a little bit, but we're getting there. Okay, so this is the Orc War boss. He can start upping the weapon damage for his guys. Okay, soon. I will go to war with the dwarves soon. I just need to deal with that horde in my territory first. You know, the one I should never have gone to war with, guys. I've completely messed myself up there and put myself back quite a big chunk of time, as you probably guessed. So, you know, my mess up, guys. We'll get it sorted out and then we'll get back to it. And and then we will start burning our way through the dwarves. Lothan still scare me. And I mean, they're probably expanding elsewhere now, which is why I really do need to get the old world secured, and then we'll potentially have the old world looking across the sea at the new world.
So, you've heard of Wurrzag's mighty power?
I will take an on-aggression pact with Pestilence over on the other side of the world. They're nowhere near me, so I'm happy to take that for a turn or two. Blue Vipers are randomly at war with me, which I really don't get why they went to war with me. They're nowhere near me, but they are orcs. You know, we're orcs. Orcs do that sort of thing. So, you know, it happens. Okay, let's see what the Bone Clubbers do this turn. We'll see about that. I don't believe the odds it gave me, certainly. What? Do you not get walls as dwarves? As orcs? You mustn't get... So you don't get city walls, other than on your major settlements, do you? That's infuriating. Right, we're just going to insta-charge him and kill him. This is my main thing now, is to kill him. Make sure that this lord dies so they only have one army. No, you're not escaping. He will die. No subtlety here, guys. We're going to charge everybody else straight through against their... You guys can still move around back, and we're going to go straight in against their Cygors while we have... There you go. And let's just double time this while we get involved. You guys can still try and deal with the archers, actually chase them off the field. And you see, my guys don't even get to the Cygors. That's how terrifying my guys find them. God damn! I do not like Cygors, guys. I mean, they could have defeated my army with just those Cygors. That is terrifying, actually. I really need to get Wurrzag up here, and I even think Wurrzag's army is going to have a problem dealing with those Cygors. However, we've taken out one of their armies there, at least. However, I really, at some point they're going to start raising settlements, which is going to cause problems. So I do need to get them dealt with. So Tricky Bigger Git should be dealt with, whereas Shady Legbiter will have probably done a bit better there. What? Oh, it's because they're hordes, isn't it? So you don't actually completely wipe out the army. Alright, we're getting there. Oh, we are. There's no point in this army, I'm just wasting money on it.
Let's go. Dog's fist. That's what more wants.
You can go over there. You are good. How's you? Oh no, they're only... Damn, I've not pushed any of these high enough. Remind me to do that afterwards, guys. This is is a pain. Soon we'll be dealing with them. Well, Wurrzag will be chasing them. Whether we actually get a chance to deal with them is a different matter. This is where I could really use a war, having a war up and running, because they would just chase them and chase them and chase them to the ends of the earth. But, you know, I do apologise, guys. This session, this session where I'm meant to be going to war with the dwarves has just turned into dealing with my own silly problems I caused, which we will get sorted out, guys. And we are still going to go to war with the dwarves while Wurrzag is chasing these guys around. I am suffering. My income is down a bit, obviously, because I've been throwing out a lot of big high-value units into my armies, but that has made those armies much stronger. Especially Wurzag's army. I mean, not Wurzag's army. Grimgor's army. Grimgor's army is now incredible. It's an incredibly expensive army with all those black orcs in it. I mean, let's have a look at his army at the moment. He's got, you know, 8,000 that army is costing us. Right, and you can start following along. Right, let's get ourselves right up in here. Especially these guys raiding is also lowering our public order. Oh! Oh, that's really good. I hadn't realised I had special buildings here. Oh wow, so we need to properly buff up Black Crag. Do we have anything in Carrick 8 Peaks as well? We'll have some buildings in Carrick 8 Peaks. There's nowhere else I'm missing things. Oh yeah, here we've got one as well, I do believe. No, we don't. It's the dwarfs who get that. But it's always worth looking at these guys, because obviously sometimes you get really good buildings from them. And I missed that there. Okay. Anyway, guys, we are going to be ending this one here. Next time, we are going to be going to war with dwarfs, and these two armies will be moving up to Carrick-Izor to try and bring the war there. This army certainly should be very effective, and Wurrzag will be chasing down these horrible bastards. Sorry, I swore there. I didn't mean to. I try not to swear on this channel. These are horrible gits, and smashing them. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and sorry for swearing there.